What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So, for the past few days, I've been seeing rumors circulating about this transgender boxer, transgender female boxer, who unfairly beat on a naturally born woman, right, in a boxing match. And so I saw the headlines going around. This is unfair. This is a naturally born man beating on a woman, and the woman was crying in the video after she was beat because the woman knew it was unfair that, you know, that this person who was naturally born a man was competing against her as a woman now. And it was all this talk about how transgenders should not be allowed in the ring against female fighters, etc., and how wrong it was, and how woke stuff and wokeism is killing Olympic sports, and all of this and all of that, right? Like how all this transgender, how the transgenders and the wokeness is just pushing transgenders all throughout the Olympics. So I said, let me research this. Let me look up. Let me do my due diligence. And I found out the woman, Imane Khelief of Algeria, is not a transgender at all. In fact, it is illegal to have a sex change in Algeria, the North African country where she comes from. It is illegal to have your sex change in the country that she's from, okay? The situation is this woman has a medical condition that causes her to naturally have higher testosterone levels, okay? Her testosterone levels are higher than women's naturally because she has a condition, I believe it's called hyperandrogenism. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the name of the condition. It causes her to have higher testosterone levels than other women. But the fact of the matter remains, she has female parts. She was assigned female at birth. She has periods. She has ovaries. She can get pregnant. She can produce children. The last time I checked, that's a woman. She just has a condition that causes her testosterone levels to be higher than higher than what's normal at all. She has high testosterone levels due to this condition, right? Now, what went on is that I believe a lot of right wingers saw this as an opportunity to, you know, to discuss the wrongs of transgenderism and all of that, and they use this as a way to push against transgenderism, even though, well, some of them probably didn't even look into it, right? I believe some people knew the situation and knew the reality, but they use this story as a way to push against transgenderism and spread misinformation, okay? So I just want to clear it up that this woman, Imane Khelief, she is a woman. She just has a condition where her testosterone levels are higher than normal, okay? Her hormones, y'all, are God-given traits. You know what I mean? Her hormones are God-given traits. It's not something she can affect, she can make, she can produce. You know what I mean? And she's lost before, so she can be beaten. She's lost before. She's not undefeated. Okay? So that's no void. Like, oh my God, how can you beat a person that has higher testosterone levels? She's lost before, y'all. Just being honest with y'all. You know what I mean? And the woman, what's the woman she fought? Angelina Carini. She quit the match 46 seconds into the fight. And she said she stopped because she was in pain. And like her nose, what did you say? Her nose, she felt severe pain in her nose. And that's why she quit, and she was in tears. You know what I mean? And athletics causes people to be in tears and causes people to cry when you lose at something or when you know a person is getting the best of you. But this is a woman. Now, I don't know if y'all if y'all feel like, oh, her testosterone levels need to be regulated. Because I believe this happened to another woman by the name of Caster Semenya from South Africa. And she has the same condition. They wanted her to take blockers to block the testosterone, right? Block her from competing in her sport, and unless she took the blockers. You know what I mean? And that's a whole other discussion if you believe they should take this or not. But I just wanted to let y'all know this is not a transgender. This is a woman. She can make children. She can have babies. Men cannot have babies. We do not get on periods. We don't have ovaries. None of that. We cannot, none of that. We cannot naturally, none of that can happen to us at all. At all. This woman naturally can give birth. All that she can give birth. She has a period, ovaries, all of that. She was assigned female at birth because she has female parts. Female parts. So this is not a transgender, and I wanted to clear that up. You know what I mean? But what happened was she took the gender eligibility test at the Women's World Boxing Championships in New Delhi. This was last year. And her participation in women's Olympic boxing has been scrutinized at reports that resurfaced about these gender eligibility tests that she took. Well, it was discovered that at the time, sporting officials alleged that she and another boxer failed the gender eligibility test because they had male chromosomes identified in them. And I believe that would be present due to the high amount of testosterone levels that they have in their bodies from the condition that they have. You know, the medical condition where their testosterone levels are naturally higher. You know what I mean? And that's why they saw the male chromosome, because of the high testosterone levels in this woman. But this is a woman though. She's not a transgender. She cannot legally change her sex in Algeria at all. You know what I mean? And I just want to make that clear. You got a lot of people spreading misinformation in order to make rage bait content. You know, Twitter pages like In Wokeness and stuff like that, they want to make rage bait content. And so they use examples of stuff like this to say, oh my God, this is a transgender. This is a transgender. You know, this is not a naturally born woman. And, you know, they're allowing transgender women to fight against natural born women. This is a natural born woman. Imane Khelief is a natural born woman. She just has a condition where her testosterone levels are naturally higher. But once again, I'm going to say it again, she has a period. She can produce children. She has ovaries. She was assigned female at birth. And in Algeria, you cannot change your sex at all. Even if you want to, it is illegal to do that there. It is illegal to change your sex in Algeria. All right? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.